Uh, okay. Here he is. Out of focus. What else is new? Hi, Aunt. I just got home. Woo. Woo. I enjoyed your your I guess satchel to be, bag to be. I haven't started mine, but that's why I was asking all the questions because I want to cut and it looked like, from what I can tell, that the batting is a little bit bigger than the actual cloth. It looked like it had a good couple of inches on either side. Hi, Goldilocks. Welcome, welcome to Hubba Hubba Day. And yeah, I'm out of focus. That's my life story. Let me see if I can't fix that. Go to adjustments. I'm in adjustments. Where do I go to? Filters, autofocus. Let me see if I can't make that a little bit better. This thing is so bad. It just drives me nuts. That's making it worse. So let's go the other way. Hi, Mary Lou. Oh my God, look how bad that is. I apologize. Either way. Look at that. Is that autofocus? It's not on. Autofocus is not on. Let me turn that on and see whether it focuses it. Doesn't focus it at all. Oh my gosh, that is awful. I guess I'm going to have to swap out cameras, go back to the cheaper camera. Anyway, I have auto exposure on, low light compensation. I got everything on. Anyway, I'm hoping that your week is going okay. We're halfway through the week, and which is a good thing. I always look forward to Wednesdays when I was working because it did seem like a fast downhill slide to Friday. And then we'd get to Thursday and we'd call that Friday Eve, back in the working day. I did some work on the first kind of birdie collage I did on this on Sunday. And I was not real thrilled with it. So I printed it out a second time and then glued the picture of the birds on a piece of cardboard and then cut that out and glued it down to give it some elevation. And that was not easy to do, but it came out, I think, a whole lot better. So this is what the new and improved version looks like. And then, of course, I went around with the brown marker on the edges. So I think that really kind of changed it a lot. And then I added a pocket over here. And then I had this card in one of my Happy Mails, and I stuck that in here. So that, I think that kind of saved that page. I think this underpants back here was too dark. So I think this looks a little bit better. And then I did another one. Hi, Kimberly. Again, these are all out of Graphic Fairies. And they have like 3 or 4 of the collages that are titled Collage Yearbook. And this was one for a spooky one, which I did yesterday. And again, all of these images are out of Graphics Fairies. And this one was a tissue transfer. I printed this picture of these ladies on a piece of, I used wet strength tissue paper. And I printed it out on my regular printer, not the laser printer, because don't want to get anything. If it gets jammed in the regular printer, I feel confident that I could tear that apart and get it. But if it got stuck in my laser printer, I would be really afraid. And I've never done this method. What she did was she took a piece of regular copy paper, regular weight copy paper, and then cut the tissue paper to be the same size. And then she used an adhesive, a spray adhesive, and of course I happen to have one. And apparently the first time I did that, I put it down immediately, and then when I went to remove it, I couldn't get it off. But apparently this is for repositioning, allows for repositioning. But what you have to do is you spray this on the copy paper, and then you let it dry for 3 to 5 minutes. Then you put your image down. So I did that the second time, and it went through the printer, didn't get stuck or anything. And then it was very easy to pull the piece of tissue paper away from the printer paper without it tearing. Hi, Devin. So that's the tissue paper. And you can see the ladies there. But it's, hi, Zen Jen. Yeah, I've done it before, Zen Jen, with just putting the tissue paper and then putting, pieces of tape across the bottom where it feeds through, but every once in a while it gets snagged. And so that spray adhesive works, except that you got to, don't put it down when it's super tacky. But anyway, yeah. And they had another technique too. Oh, an iron technique. And I don't even know where I'm lying. I do know where my iron is. But anyway, so I'm going to continue through and do the rest of those collages and then add some of my own. This is that book that I got at Goodwill, and we decided that it was some junior high kid that pointed out that there was a male nudity on turn to page 23, and that's where you'll see a guy with his junk hanging out, so to speak. And we found out that on one of these pages, it revealed that it was from I think an elementary school. They try to block that out, but somewhere on here, it tells you that it's Claremont High School, I guess. Anyway, so I'm going to be working in this book. It seems to be right about the right size. It is stitched, so if I want to remove pages, I can go and remove them where the signatures end. But it's $1. That's why I bought the book. Yes. Now the truth be known. Yes, the truth is known now. It comes out for real. Yep. All righty. So I'm going to be working. Okay. Now the problem with that spray adhesive, it's all over the place. I can feel it over here. I managed to get it off this with using I didn't get it all off, using a razor blade. And then the second time I put a piece of paper down. I did get it on my computer. I can feel it. Oh, well. Boy, that stuff does not come off. I used acetane and it did not come off. So I got to be more careful. Probably should do it outside. It is pretty potent. Okay, so here's the forest book that we've been working in. And again, if anybody wants to join me and wants to glue along, I'll be glad to shoot a link over to you. Yes, you know what? I do have a spray box, and it's out in the garage, and I forgot to use that. Yeah, I do have that tool. So I have some pictures here. We found some more of these beautiful wooden sculptures by this really cool artist that I've forgotten his name now, but Rhode Island just got two of these. So I've got some pictures here already cut out. So I don't, let me go through real quick. I don't know that I have any on the pages ready to be glued in. So we'll do a quick. Oops, I added him last week, Uncle Sam. I thought he looks pretty cool there. Let's see, can I do this? Oh, I couldn't do anything I want. I wonder, will that work? Oh, that works pretty good. I don't want to knock over my soda. That would be a disaster. Oh, that's pretty good. Whoops. That kind of takes the glare away a little bit. Yeah. We get so excited. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Okay, that's working. That looks, yeah, okay. You can, all right, I'm not, because this book won't fit, but I added him last week. Gosh darn it. Can add, I got the Statue of Liberty here. Maybe she can be coming out of the, actually, I saw a thing for the Statue of Liberty. I like going big, like this dude here. I kind of like him. He could go here. A very sophisticated guy drinking. Let's see if we can't find another big picture. Got this doggy. I think I added her last week. She's looking down on the situation here. Hi, Barbara. And Ampex is on 1:30 and Devin's on 2:30. Oh, good. All right. Beth's got my coins. 3 coins in a fountain. All right, let's see. You got to have a pink lamb. All right. I love the street signs and the moose. I mean, this moose reminds me of, and the street signs reminds me of Northern Exposure. How many of you guys remember Northern Exposure? That was a great show. I actually bought the whole set, the whole series on DVD. And I guess Prime now is showing it. There's a Diana Ross. There's a tiger with a hummingbird cleaning his ears for him. All right. I got a doggy and a mushroom and a butterfly. It's a big mushroom. Wow. All right. I know, wasn't he? Joel was his name. And he had that, that kind of stress relationship with the pilot. Gosh, what was? And they always led you to believe. See, there's one of those sculptures. All right, let's find. I want a big. I got most of the big scenes filled with big models. All right. I got smokestacks here. Ooh, okay. How about this guy could be here? Yeah, I'll stick him there. All right, let me trim him up a little bit. Oh, no, not anywhere near close, Barbara. And I'm still not sure what I'm going to be doing with these type of things here. Some people are painting these out. I really don't want to use any paint, but I could find paper or long skinny pictures, to put in these spaces here. I could use some black gesso there, but far from it. Not even close to being. And Beth was pretty. I don't know who told her. Maybe Janet Baum or someone suggested. Hi, Andrea. Andrea, so good to see you. Everyone was worrying about you, and then I saw somewhere where you said you just have been really busy. So but you're okay. So I'm glad you're able to stop in today. It's a relief to see you. And I think we're going to get rid of the wine ad. Obviously, it's a red wine. And maybe we'll just cut this out a little bit here. All right. Whoops, I'll stick that there. Whoops, I forgot that. Yeah. Oh, we do. And we're just glad to see you. Glad to see you. Hi, Lydia. Didn't see you come in. And then I saw someone say hi to you. That's how I knew you were here. I didn't see you come in. All right. So we'll stick him here. Yeah. All right. That'll work. All right. Let's turn him over upside down. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. I tried to do this when I should have a piece of paper down. I just try to glue it. And then when the glue goes over, the glue's going to go over in a spot where the picture's going to be. Even though ideally I should have a piece of paper that I'm gluing on. But it was rush. Bridge got out later than normal. And we were a couple of players short, so people were moving around, filling in. Because in bridge, once the hand is bid and ready to be played, there's always one player that's called the dummy. And that person lays down their hand, so technically they're not actually playing. So the dummy literally went over to another table and played a hand that they had not bid, that they had not dealt, that they played the hand as that person. So it was very, very confusing. And they had a bell. Hi, Gail. So you'd ring the bell and say, dummy, we need a dummy. And then the dummy would go over, pick up the hand cold, and play that hand. So anyway. And then she started phoning, tried to find somebody to come. And one person she called, and I guess she woke up this person, and the person was very tired. And we think that the person just rolled over and went back to sleep because she never showed up. Anyway, so that caused everything to move a little bit slower. All right, you got the old tiger. He looks good there. Looks like he belongs there. It was very difficult. Yes, the dummy is, and I wish there was another name for that. It's just like, I think it was Janet Nash that instead of calling people lurkers, or someone came up with, people in the balcony, which I think was much kinder than calling them lurkers. Okay, I've got nothing for that yet. Let's see. Well, why don't we get an image? I don't know whether it's easier to, hi Joyce, whether it's easier to have an image and look for a picture. See, like something like that might work to cover up that. And then you could have something else, and that would cover up the text. That would be interesting. And then have something else. Like I've got like another piece of building. That might work. Let's see. Fortunately, the Statue of Liberty is missing her arm. So she needs to be, it's got to be some sort of special. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Ooh, maybe one of these dudes. No. We need something that's got blue. All right. I think, well, what do you think? You can stick that there. Stick this here. No, I think I can find, let's see. I wonder. See, something like that kind of works. And you can stick this down here. Yeah, I'm going to stick that there. And that'll cover the text there. And then I'll cut a little more building off. Maybe like so. Here, that's what I'm going to do, just to cover that up. Yeah, I'll cut that there. Hadn't planned on doing that, but I think that might work. And stick that there. And stick this here. Yeah. So that caused, again, quite a bit of confusion today at the bridge. And I'm already confused. So, but I won my dollar back. So I'm at, because if you come in last place, hi Kathy, if you come in last place, you are considered the honored guest, which I think is really cute. So if you come in last place, you are the honored guest and you get your dollar back because it costs $1 to play. So I got my dollar back. So I thought that was pretty cool. And the first place winner, I think, gets $4. Cut that off. And the last place, and then there's a second place money, and third place money, and then last place. So I was the honored guest and got my dollar back. So that was good. Well, I think that's, at least that's covered. I mean, and it doesn't, I'm going to say it doesn't go at all, but that's okay. It's okay. And I wonder if we could put her here and cut her down. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Because these little pictures are hard to accommodate. I like that the city. Yeah, I think it just got a little chimney here. And I think I'll cut her out and stick her right here. And that is a her, because there's, I think it's a her. And we'll cut her out. And there's a little girl standing near her. So you have an idea of the size of her. There's a little tiny girl right here. So you get an idea of how big this one. And Mary Lou is lucky because both of these statues by, I think his last name is Lamba. But both of these statues have ended up in Rhode Island. And we were talking about, Mary Lou was saying it would be a nice Sunday drive to go over and see them. Oh, you got the book? Well, eventually there'll be time. Things will slow down, and then all of a sudden you'll have time. I'll stick her there. Right there. Yeah, that kind of works. It's not the greatest, but I think it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Glue, 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 glue. Oops. So when you turn in the page, you might not even notice that she's just there because she kind of blends in a little bit. But she looks good there, I think. I think she looks good. All righty. Okay. The other guy's much bigger. Let's see. I've got ladies on this spread. Look, I got some more buildings. Oh man, they're almost big enough to go there. But this, I need more of something like this. I'll have to keep my eye out for something like this. I mean, that's an ad. It's out of some magazine. Because that's kind of looks cool. Oops. Let's see. That's something like this. Yeah. Let me slide this over so you can see kind of what I'm doing. I've got this picture here. It's kind of oil feels. But that can go there. That's not too awfully bad. I think I will stick that there. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do that. But I was listening to hubby's home. I was listening to the local weather guy. And he's just known as Mike's Weather. And he's an amateur meteorologist. And these guys, are so, they are so disappointed. You can hear it in their voices, in their body language. They are just so bummed out that there haven't been any horrible hurricanes, at least not here in Florida. This guy went to Texas and chased Francine. I think it's so funny when he leaves, Florida to go hurricane. He has to leave Florida to chase hurricanes. He rents a vehicle. He doesn't take his own vehicle to chase hurricanes. He's a hurricane chaser. Whatever floats your boat. But I was listening to him this morning, and he was talking about all this stuff. And I'm thinking, what the hell is he talking about? And I went on, I subscribed to the National Hurricane Center. And I check out all of their, and I opened up the Atlantic for the next 7 days. And there's nothing. There's a little blip that was Gordon that's spinning around. And Gordon's going to spin north out in the middle of the Atlantic and not cause anybody any issues at all. And the guys kind of you can just there. See, that almost, it doesn't fit, but it does fit. Okay, I'm happy with that. And I really like the poodle in the door frame. Yeah, I like that. Some people put a lot of stuff on the page, but I think I'm just gonna leave that there, like so. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All righty. Let's see. Here's a nice, well, I know. She's going here. I think she belongs there. Put her up against the side because, yeah, I think she looks good there. Oh, your sister has a mini. Okay. We had a miniature poodle. And then later on, we had a toy poodle. And this is me growing up as a kid. And then as an adult and married with kids of my own, we had a standard poodle. They are wonderful pets. And they are so smart. And the great nice thing about them, as many of you already know, is they don't have fur, they have hair. Here's that. And they don't shed. Is that going to stick to that? I need a magazine. Get a magazine. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, I can use this piece of paper. Yeah, I'll use this. That's why they have to be cut. But Adam just had, I guess, what they called the lamb cut. He never had any of those fancy hairdos. He just cut them straight. But those cuts, initially when they would cut the poodles, they were originally from Germany. And of course they were hunting dogs. And when they would cut them, oh my God, thank you. Oh my gosh, Goldie, I'm not on purpose. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll let this dry. That will dry, won't it? Oh, Lordy. Thank you, Goldie. Oh, Lordy. There's always somebody looking out for me. Gordy caught it. That's worse than upside down. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. No. Oh, Lordy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo. That was a close call. Hopefully that will dry eventually, and I'll be able to, oh gosh. Oh, that's so me. That is so me. Anybody that knows me knows that is so me. See, I think we need him Yeah, I need something with blue space. Unless I cut him out. I could cut him out like that. And then he would fit right in there. I think that works. Yeah, we'll do that. Find the scissors. There they are. They're hiding under paper. Oh, boy. Oh, Goldie, thank you. I would have gotten that all glued up. I said hi to Sherry. Well, I'm glad you noticed it. Thank you. I would have gotten that all glued up and gone to glue it down and realized that. Oh, Lord. That was a good save. Good save. For sure. I'm notorious for upside down and backwards. Especially when I'm putting together, like, making cards. You know, I'll stamp the sentiment inside upside down. I've done that many times. And, you know, I just send it out anyway. It's just like it's worth more because there's a mistake. I was looking at, they were showing some printing error on a $2 bill that made it worth like $180,000. Something to do with some stars on the $2 bill that are not supposed to be, or supposed to be filled in, and on the mistake on the $2 bills with the mistake, the little stars are not filled in. So I haven't seen any $2 bills in ages. I'm assuming they're still in circulation. Yeah, that upside down one's worth a fortune. Yeah. My aunt from New Bedford, Massachusetts. She was the librarian there. Every year for Christmas, she'd give me a book and a $2 bill. And you are familiar with the expression, "Is my 2 cents worth?" It's an old-fashioned expression. Well, one year, I gave all my seniors, I had one class of seniors, so it wasn't a lot of seniors. It was about 18 seniors. So for Christmas, I said, and I wrote them, made them little cards, and here's my 2 cents worth. But because of inflation, I gave them all a $2 bill. So I went to the bank and, ooh, I like that. He looks like Rip Van Winkle, doesn't he? Just waking up after a long, oh, I like that a lot. That looks cool. Right up next to the tree. I like that. But when I went to the bank, I had to buy, I couldn't just buy 18 $2 bills. I think that's how many kids were in the government class. I had to buy a pack of 50 $2 bills. So I had $2 bills for a long time. Now I'm going to turn him on the other side and glue him on this side. Yes, I am. Yeah, that was a fun class. We one year for Christmas, we got together and it's an outfit that you can buy animals for a poor family, from the Christian thing about, give a man a fish and he eats for a day, teach a man to fish and he can feed his family for, you know that expression. So this Christian outfit, basically, you can buy chickens and goats and that kind of stuff for animals. I mean, for families in poor areas in Africa. So one year, I mean, that same year, that class, they agreed to all chip in and buy a couple of goats. So I was leaving one day and I heard one of the students yell across the parking lot, "Hey, have you given Miss Law your goat money?" People are probably wondering, what the heck are they talking about? So I was collecting goat money. But we did get enough money to buy a couple of goats through that organization. That was fun too. And then I don't know whether Becky was talking about it or somebody else. Another thing that they did school-wide was the shoebox. You fill a shoebox with goodies for kids, and you either get a boy or a girl, and you get an age bracket, and you put little things that fill in that you can put in a shoebox. So we did that too. We filled shoe boxes. Well, these kids had so much. Yes, it has something to do with the stars on them, Joyce. And I just saw it was like a little thing on Facebook. So I bet you if you Googled, the star printing error on the $2 bill, maybe if it's for real, maybe it'll have more information as to whether the star is supposed to be filled in or not. What do you think? I think he belongs there, doesn't he? Yeah, Operation Shoebox, I think. And for soldiers, yes. Dresser Girls added the shoebox program at Christmas. Yeah. These students that I taught, they had everything. I mean, these kids came from very well-to-do families. This was a private school. So it was good that they, gave. What do you think, this little girl, like standing here and like, look what I found? I don't know. What do you think? I like her. She kind of fits, and she has that like, oh my gosh, look what I found here. I think I am going to put her right in there. I think she's cute. Hi, Tutu. Or Tammy, also known as Tammy. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. I think she looks adorable. She looks like, and he came out good too. Looks like you need a little, I missed the top of his head. I put that. I bought Rosemary a whole bunch of this glue stuff, and I hope she likes this brand of glue stick as much as I do, because if she doesn't, she's got a whole lot of it. I bought her a case of 12. So I hope she likes them. All right. How are we doing on time? We're okay. So there you go. Another page done. I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. Okay, let's put this up here. Kind of thumbs up are good. Yes, thank you. And I don't know, does Becky have a plan for this afternoon? I love this kitty. It's my favorite. Right there. Oh, I did put these ladies down. They're dancing. And I added this a long time ago. And I need something for here. And I don't have anything. I added this, and I love that. And this page is pretty much done. Look at this girl. Oh, there's the rest of that building. Here's, that's still part of that same ad. Maybe we could stick them in here. Yeah, why not? I like that. What the heck? Stick that there. Whoops. The girl is still sticky. That will dry eventually, right? Okay, Goldie. I'm still working on my bear. And I want to do some grid art. I watched Carrie Griffiths, Carrie the Grafter. He did some grid art. I guess it was last week. And I forgot how much fun that is. So I really want to do some grid art. And I thought what I would do is I would kind of cheat. I would use the color cube. I would pick, a color palette from the color cube. And use that for the grid art. There. They kind of belong there. And he's looking in the window. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kind of composes. That's not, no, I guess it's not cheating. It's using your resources, right? Okay. All right. Well, let me move this over here a little bit. So I got a big lizard, and I've got a big spider. And then I've got, it's one of my favorites. Again, I like ladies in You've begun. All righty. Good. Oh, I want to put her. Look at her. Is she not gorgeous? I think she's just... And I was going to slide her over this way, and then she would cover up the text. I just cut off a little of her hair. What do you think? Because I laid her here from last week and just didn't get around to putting her in, but I think she needs to go there. Yeah, they're really lovely. They really are. However, I know that a lot of people have told me that you can get something very similar for free. And it's what, seed colors or... See, I like her, but I like that because that's cut. But I want to take advantage of using her to cover up this text. But then I would lose a lot of her hair. My friend, oh, that was a good design seeds. Thank you. Yes. But I like it that way because I want more of her hair. Well, if I move that down. Oh, that works. Okay. That works. Design seeds. Well, yeah, the color cubes look cooler. Yeah. I got them because of the first person. See, look, there she is in another pose. And I think that was Vogue. All right, let's just do this. It was a watercolor artist or mixed media artist, Denise Love. She's the first person I saw use the color cubes. And Dee Dee's using them, I think. I don't know whether Janet got them or not. Janet Young was holding out. So I don't know whether she finally succumbed. They're not cheap, but they're beautifully done. And then Denise Love, who's also a photographer, she actually was showing how you could make your own. I mean, she took a picture, right? And then pulled the major colors out of the pictures and then made like a palette from the pictures. So she was kind of making her own color cubes, which would be a lot of work. And of course, you'd have to have a good camera. That's another thing. Take an ad that you like, because take an ad and then pull the colors from the ad and make a palette from the ad, because that's what that is. And those ads are laid out by professional people. Oh, no. I gotta get this down. Let's see. How do I want that? I want to cover that. I want to come over as far as I can. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, I lost my little. Oh, there it is. How did that get over there? Geez, that's so far. Yeah, me too, Joyce. I'm lazy. And the woman whose creation the color box is only selling, she's selling it herself. You can't get them on Amazon. But this works really good. It came with Mod Podge, and it's got the little beveled things. And I normally don't use it, but man, you know what? It really, if you have little wrinkles, you can kind of coax them out. I like her. She's gorgissimo. I know. And look at the makeup. I mean, she looks plastic, doesn't she? And then I added an owl to her shoulder from last week. I added an owl. I can trim her. Sorry. There. Whoops. I broke her fingernail. Oh no. Sorry. I like her. That's a nice page. You got the two ladies. Hi, Angie. Well, she's got a blanket on her or a shawl or something. Oh, this lady? She's naked. Naked, naked, naked. Naked as a jaybird. There. That came out really cool. Should we have some? No, I wouldn't do that. I was just kidding, just joking. I wouldn't do that. All right. I'm happy with that, though. That nude has to be AI. Okay. I love this picture. These little girls are at like a when they what do they have that when they coming out party, and they just are so bored. They just do not want to be there. And you can see the expressions on their faces, but they are just like, oh my God, when is this thing going to be over? That's what endured me to cut them out. We have to go through this, but cotillion, that's it. That's exactly, that's what it was. I think when I read the article, and they just were not at all interested in being there. We got a little bicycle here in the snow, but that's, yeah, I don't like that. That was a bitch to cut out. I do like my bicycles, but they're not easy to cut out. Oh, I gotta cut that. And here's another lady in a doorway. I have a thing for people in doorways. Another model. Oh, here's another one. I don't like this face at all, and I would take it off, but it's glued down really well. I don't know why I stuck that there. I have a kitty here, which you can barely see. No, you can't see. But anyway, let's see. Oh, I was working on this last week. I have these guys with fingers in their smokestacks. And I have this big, what is this? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's the cutout. I was going to put this here. All over the place. I'm going to stick this here. I had cut that out. I thought I had cut it out to cover this. Maybe put that there like that. That came out of that anyway. And I've got this big salamander that I think is gorgeous. Well, maybe I was going to stick him like that. I should have glued it down last week, but then I forgot. He was going to go there like that. Okay, Gail, I have to leave too because Becky's coming on in 2 minutes. And this little guy was going to go down here. So we got a big, and it's the same. It's the same critter, just 2 different pieces. But I don't like that. What was I thinking? Oh, was that it? Was I thinking? Was I, are these guys? Maybe that's what I was thinking. Let me just see. I guess that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I guess that's it. And then this. Does this go here? Maybe. I'm trying to remember. I should have taken a picture, you know. Maybe that's kind of, I think that's it. I miss what Angie said. Let's see, Angie used to be when I was little because I was a cheerleader. You were a cheerleader, Angie? That's awesome. Good for you. Wow, that's impressive. Well, I'm going to say so long, and I will have this in place for next week. I promise. And I'm pretty sure that was the plan. Like that. And that comes over here. Yeah, I'll figure it out. And then I've got the little baby one, which is actually the same. There he is, the little guy. Maybe he's going to be up here. Anyway, okay. Well, I'm going to say so long. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Becky's on at 1:30, like right now, and then Devin's on at 2:30. And after that, and then later this evening, Rosemary's on at 8ish. So everyone have a good rest of the day. And Becky's going to be working on her fall mini journal, page 2. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. And how about giving me the finger on the way out? Because YouTube does notice that, because I get a weekly report. So remember, if you can't be good, be fabulous. Bye-bye. Oh, you're doing a video.